Hello guys, and welcome back to this video. So in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make at least $20 to $30 or more every day trading spot using the Bybit exchange. And this is in response, okay, to one of you who commented on the video I published recently on how to avoid liquidation, okay, on Bybit or trading features. He said, thanks for the video, bro. But can you tell me any means I can know when to buy deep and sell high on spot trading? I need something which can give me at least $20 to $30 every day on my 2000 capital. Yeah, this is in response to that. I want to show you how to make at least $20 to $30 every day trading spot. What I'm going to show you is how to follow the trend, all right? And you can follow this trend to make more than $20 or $30 trading spot this season, right? Trading spot alone, if you have a capital of $2,000 and above, even $1,000 can do this, even $500 can do this. All right, so with that said, let's jump right into it. Now, first and foremost, what you need is a Bybit account. If you don't have an account already, use the link in the video description to sign up for an account. All right, so once you sign up for an account, the first thing you want to do is to deposit money into your account. Now, there are two ways you can make deposit into your Bybit account. You can either use another crypto wallet to send money into your Bybit account, or you can use the Bybit P2P marketplace. I don't want to go into that because this video is specifically for spot trading. All right, now after you made deposit into your account, you want to make sure that you go to the trade option right here. Once you click on the trade option at the top here, make sure that you're on the spot trading option. Okay, make sure you're on the spot trading option, not features, on the spot trading option, right? So once you are here, the first thing you want to do is to select the token you want to trade. Currently, Gala is the one that is selected, so I'll leave that one by default. We'll use that, okay? And after selecting that, you need to transfer the money you want to start using, okay, to buy. In this case, is USDT, all right? So you need to transfer that your USDT into this spot account or into your unified trading account. And how do we do that? You go ahead and click on this plus icon. That is, if the money you want to trade with is not here already, click on that plus icon. And once you click on that plus icon, okay, this dialog box pops up, and then you see the option to transfer. So you want to click on that transfer option. So once you click on the transfer option, it brings us to this page, and you want to transfer funds, okay, from your funding account. All right, so you're transferring from your funding account to your unified trading account. That's the first step. So once you transfer your money here, so the money you have here can be used to trade both for spot and features. Okay, so if you know you're not trading features, make sure you stick with the spot option. All right, now that we have our funds right here, okay, one thing I want you to know is that you use the buy button to buy, and then you use the sell button to sell. I'll come back to this, but before we buy and sell, how do we know when to buy? Just like the question says, how do we know when to buy the dip and then when to sell high to make profit? All right, so the next thing we want to do is to make sure that you go to the chart option. We're doing everything within the Bybit app, okay? So here is your trade option. This is where we carry out the trade, which is this interface you are looking at. But we want to switch from that trade option to the chart option. So I'll go ahead and click on that chart option. Now here on the chart option, okay, this is the setup I have here currently. And this setup is what I want you to use, okay? So I will show you in a moment how to set this up. First, we need the moving average, which is this orange line that you see on my chart here. Okay, this is the moving average. I'll show you the number of the moving average soon. And then the next thing, we need the RSI. Okay, the RSI is this line you see right here. Okay, so if I come up here, let me just scroll up a bit, you'll see here that my RSI is enabled. All right, and then the next one that is enabled is the EMA. Okay, so this is the EMA that is enabled. These are the two indicators that I'm using. Okay, these are the default indicators on the Bybit app. All right, so the one I want you to use in this particular strategy of making at least $20 to $30 daily trading spot is, number one is the EMA, okay, and then number two is the RSI. All right, so you have the RSI right here. So these are the two indicators that I have on the chart right now. Okay, and this works on all time frame. It depends. If you want to scalp the market, use a lower time frame. Yes, you can do spot scalping on spot, okay, as well. Use anything between the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. Okay, but this strategy you can just use 1 hour and you should be good. Now, because it is spot trading, we are only looking to buy. We are not looking to sell. We are not going to short the market, okay? Because it is spot trading, we are only looking to buy. Now, the way we use the combination of these two indicators is very simple, okay? First thing first, you want to see that your moving average, okay, is moving downward, right? It's sloping downward. You can see the way it's sloping downward, right? That's the first thing you want to look at first. Now when it is sloping downward, you are looking for buying opportunity, because you are trading spot. You are looking for buying opportunity. Okay, when it slows downward, you'll see the candles are trading below the moving average. All right, now as it's going down, you are looking for that area where the market will eventually bounce back. Okay, when the sellers will get tired in the market and then buyers will come in to take over. And how do you know that? That is when the RSI, okay, that is when the RSI indicator comes in. All right, remember I'm doing this on the 1 hour time frame. So right here, this is the RSI. I will show you the setup of this RSI and the moving average in a moment. Okay, this is the RSI. Now this is where the current level where the RSI is, and this current level is telling me that RSI is currently at this 67. Okay, you see this number right here. It's saying that RSI is at this 67.6 overbought level. Okay, now when the market is overbought, is from 70 upward. All right, some persons use 80 upward to say, oh, this market is overbought and all of that, right? Then when the market is oversold, is anything below 30. So you want to always pay attention to this number right there, because you are using the phone. Okay, if it was on a laptop, it's easier to see the overbought and the oversold level. All right, when market is approaching that overbought level and then the oversold level. But here, what you want to do on the phone is to pay attention to this number. Okay, so currently, since the market started going up, okay, it's currently at the top of my RSI right here, and the number there is 67. So because you are trading spot, you want to be buying when this number goes below 30. Okay, when the number goes below 30. So right here, when this candle dip right here, even at this area right here, that is where we had this RSI somewhere around here, right? So we had this RSI somewhere around there. At this point, right, if you see that the RSI is below 30, anything from 30 below, you want to be looking for a buy at this point. You want to be looking for a buy right here. Okay, another thing you can look at is divergence in the market, but which we are going to talk about. All right, we're going to be talking about divergence somehow, maybe in subsequent video. But what I want you to pay attention right here is whenever you see RSI down here, okay, you want to look at this number. Is it below 30? If it is below 30, you want to start buying. All right, you want to start buying. And once you start buying, guys, and your moving average just come up and start facing upward, please keep holding your trade. Okay, keep holding your trade. Right now, the way you would have sold is maybe anything from 70 and above. Currently we are 67. Okay, you start selling from 70 and above, right? You start selling from 70 and above. So this way you will be able to know that I am buying right here, okay, when this number is below 30, and I will sell when the number is from 70 upward. Okay, so let's go to the setup of these two indicators. All right, so the first thing you want to do to set up this indicator, because by default when you enable any of this indicator, for instance the EMA, you will see 3 different lines on your chart. All right, so to set it up and use this particular one that I'm using, you go to this setting option. Okay, there is a setting option right here, this one. So go ahead and click on that. Now once you click on that setting option, you see the option that says indicators. Click on the indicators option. Now once you click on the indicators option, the first thing we want to set up is the EMA. Remember I enabled the EMA, right? The EMA is the moving average exponential. So go ahead and click on that one. Okay, once you click on it, now in your own case you will have maybe 3 different EMAs checked. Okay, so uncheck every other one and check only the color you are comfortable with. Okay, I like the orange color, so I'll go ahead and use that. And once you change, you select one of these. Okay, just select one or any of these colors you want, select that. After that, the next thing you want to do on the value option here, change whatever number that is here to 25. All right, change whatsoever number that is here to 25, and after you do that, click on confirm. All right, so once you do that adjustment right here on the list of indicator, there is no RSI, there is no setup for RSI, right? So it means that you are using the default RSI. So if I go back, okay, the default RSI is what you want to be using. So just to recap, we are looking to buy because we are trading spot when RSI is at this oversold level. Okay, when RSI starts selling and we see that this number is below 30, anything from 20, 15, 10, all of that, anything below 30, you are looking at a buying opportunity. So right there you want to buy. Okay, and once our moving average start moving up, we want to continue to hold our trade and then be taking profit by selling maybe half of our position, and then we keep holding the remaining one until RSI is now saying 70 and above. That is when we now start looking for when to sell. Okay, and this works on all time frame. Okay, this works on all time frame, even on the daily time frame. Okay, it works on all time frame. So now that you know how to, when to buy and when to sell, the next thing we want to do is to go back to the trade option. Okay, so if I go ahead and click on that trade option, it brings us to the trading interface. Okay, now if I go back to the chart again, let's say when RSI was here, it was oversold and then the price was right here. Okay, so what I can do right now to see that price, okay, is to click and hold. All right, once I click on the chart, you see this icon, okay, that appears here. You see the price. Let's say we're going to buy this token at that 0.425 level. Okay, so maybe that's where we met the market and that is where we want to buy. So we'll go to the trade option. Okay, once you come to the trade option, remember we're doing this on Gala. You can do it on any token. The first thing I want to do is to go ahead and type that price right here. Okay, if I use limit order, I can type the price. But in a case where the current market price is at that level, you don't need to use limit order. You go ahead and switch this from limit to market. Okay, with this one, I don't need to do anything right here. So all I just need to do is to add the amount I want to buy with. All right, I can use this slider here to add. So let's say I want to use 50% of my capital. I'll go ahead and drag this until I get 50%. Okay, then I'll go ahead and click on the buy button. In this case, it will be executed at the current market price immediately. Then after this trade, after I successfully buy this, I will now come to the sell option. Okay, to start waiting for when I will sell, for a signal to sell. All right, so if I want to use limit order, all right, I'll go ahead, click on that market option and then change it to limit. All right, once I change it to limit, so I have the option to type the price at which I want to buy here. So let's say that's 0.05. What was the stuff we saw there? Let's go back there again. It was around, okay, let's say 5.3. Okay, 5.36. So let's go back to trade. So I'll go ahead and type there again. So 4, okay, that's 436 rather. Okay, 436, and then I'll go ahead and select 50% of my capital. Okay, so if this price gets down to this level, right, I will be buying 24 worth of this, $24 worth of this, and this is the quantity I'll be getting. So after that, I'll just go ahead and click on buy. So when the market drops down to that level, my trade will automatically be triggered. Okay, once you have successfully bought the token you're looking at, okay, if we go back to the chart option, we want to be paying attention to what the RSI is saying. Okay, this time around we're looking at RSI at the top, and what do? We pay attention to this number. So anything from 70 upward will start taking profit. All right, so what I do is from 70 I can close by selling half of my position. Okay, I can just sell half of my position and then hold the remaining and see what the market would do. So if I come to the sell option right here, okay, maybe the price at that overbought level will say, okay, 0.53 or 0.6 or whatever. Okay, I'll come in here and put that price right there. Okay, 0.053. You go ahead and put that. Then I want to sell 50% of the quantity that I bought. So I'll go ahead and select 50% and then sell. Once I sell it, I will keep holding, then see what the RSI will tell me. If RSI gets to 80, I'll sell again. All right, then wait for another dip. When the market dips again, what I'm looking for is the market crossing below the moving average and then going down. Once it go down, I want to look for oversold level on the RSI. Okay, and once I buy here, I'm looking for the market to cross above the moving average and start going back up. Okay, and once RSI is from 70 and above, I will now start selling. All right, so that's basically how you buy and sell using just the RSI and then this 25 moving average indicator on your Bybit app. Okay, with that, if you put $1,000 in a token, all right, if you put $1,000 in a token and that token goes up by 10%, you're already $200 in profit. Okay, if it goes up by 5%, all right, you're already $100 in profit. So you can make more than, if you have a capital of 1,000 or 2,000, okay, you can make more than that in a day. All right, so what I want to advise you do if you have up to 2K is that you can diversify by putting this money into 2-3 different tokens. right? For instance, you can split it 500 to buy Gala, okay, and then you look for another token. All right, you look for another token, and you can go to the market option. You see a whole lot of tokens right here, and what I do is to make sure to go to the spot option. Once I come to market option, okay, make sure that you're on the spot option, and then I can look at the top gainers. How do I look at the top gainers? I want to click this icon right here, okay. So if I click that 24 hours change, here are the top gainers right here. So these tokens that are pumping right now is what I want to be looking at, and what I'll be looking at for these tokens are those signs I've given you. When the market is oversold, you want to buy, and then you start looking at selling when it is overbought. Okay, so I can buy, for instance, put $500 here, put $500 here, put $500 here, put $500 here. All right, anyone that is going where some of these tokens can go up, like this one in the past 24 hours has gone up by more than 90%. All right, so this one is up by 64%, this one 50%, this one just like that. So if you make out of this 60-40%, if you make 10% out of it, you are good. All right, so that's the strategy you can use to make at least $20 to $30 every day trading spot on the Bybit exchange. So if you have questions, just let me know in the comment section. But if you have gained value from this video, right, if you understand everything that I explained, smash that like button, okay? And you can always use the comment section to let me know what you want me to make video on next. But if you understand this, all right, just let me know. And by the way, if you want to take advantage of all of the free signals that we share every day, make sure you join us on Telegram. So don't miss out on the golden opportunities that we share on Telegram. So make sure you join us there and take advantage of all that we share there. If you want to make money in crypto, if you want to make money in this space, definitely my YouTube channel and then the Telegram is where you must be. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I publish videos like this. All right, that is it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next video. By the way, if you want to learn how to do some of this technical analysis, if you need our one-on-one services, we are always available to hold you by the hand and teach you both technical and fundamental analysis, how to make money in this space. All right, so make sure you DM me on Telegram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.